Topping today's news, inland revenue still challenged with tax collection. Another school, a public school, goes solar. Arbitration over $357 million between the government and the Port Authority continues. And the F&M chairman says rumors of MPs not receiving nominations is rubbish. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jarino Saunders. This is your JCN Evening News. It is a pleasure to have you join us. The Department of Inland Revenue formed a task force to combat tax avoidance schemes and smuggling by Bahamian business owners and some franchises as well. During the Office of the Prime Minister's weekly press briefing on Thursday, Shunda Strawn, acting controller of Inland Revenue, says there are still challenges with business owners adhering to the tax payments.
Large taxpayers unit, again, we're continuing to focus on compliance. There's still a challenge with compliance, especially VAT compliance. And so we're doing a whole lot of things, which you will hear about soon, relative to compliance, more audits, right? We're doing more things relative to collection in terms of power of sale, garnishments, and those types of things.
Ms. Strawn says there are other enterprises that owe the government large sums of money as well, and Inland Revenue will continue their investigations to retrieve funds from those businesses. So far, of the properties and assets seized through the power of sale from delinquent businesses and homeowners, 3 properties have been sold by Inland Revenue, with the remaining properties to be re-advertised. This according to the acting controller, Ms. Strawn. C.H. Reeves Junior High School is the latest public school to go solar. On Thursday, the Minister of Energy, Dorothy Kobe Davis, visited the school to see the progress being made on the installation process and spoke about the goals behind the solar program.
To continue to advance the incorporation of renewable energy in our electricity sector, but also to support the cost and lowering the cost of electricity, especially with our schools. And we look forward to hearing more about the savings that it results in, and also the support of stabilizing the supply of electricity to the schools. It's a plan to continue the installation through public schools, but also to be in the schools and educating our youth on the renewable sector and advancement of the energy sector in the country. And so we're working together to make sure that it's not only that we're reducing the cost, but we're also educating our students about the advancement of this sector and also the opportunities for jobs and learning.
Ms. Kobe Davis said the project started about 3 weeks ago and is expected to be completed before school starts on September 2nd. Principal at C.H. Reeves, Dr. Sterling McPhee, is thrilled about the solar program coming to C.H. Reeves and spoke of how it will benefit the school and its students.
Pursuing renewable energy, I think, is one of great wisdom, and it really protects the next generation. And so we're excited to be a part of this program. We're excited to, this now gives us an opportunity to teach our students about renewable energy and how to be conservative in terms of what it is that they're doing. So it becomes a teachable moment for our students. So we're so delighted here at C.H. Reeves to be a part of this initiative as we seek to provide energy that's going to be renewable and certainly save us some money.
The project at C.H. Reeves is budgeted at about $100,000. C.I. Gibson Senior High School will be the next public school to go solar. There is no secret that the government and the Grand Bahama Port Authority, they're at odds over a number of issues related to the running of the city of Freeport and the economic doldrum it finds itself in. Well, on March 26, the government issued the Grand Bahama Port Authority a letter giving them 30 days to pay $357 million. Prime Minister Philip Davis said the Grand Bahama Port Authority has not been living up to its legal obligations to develop and grow the economy of the city of Freeport. The Prime Minister said the Port Authority owes the money for public works and services rendered above and beyond the Grand Bahama Port Authority's contribution to the Treasury for the last 5 fiscal years. On the other hand, the shareholders of the Grand Bahama Port Authority, they say they owe the government nothing, not a single cent. The matter has been taken to arbitration. During the weekly press briefing at the office of the Prime Minister this Thursday, Press Secretary Keishla Adderley was asked for an update on the arbitration process. She had this much to say.
Well, the very nature of an arbitration, unfortunately, makes it somewhat of a private matter. I can just tell you that it's ongoing, and we will await to hear any public pronouncements on the outcomes at the appropriate time.
According to the Prime Minister, the arbitrators were engaged sometime in the month of June. And once again, he says the process remains confidential until a decision is made, then the public will be made aware of it. And finally, in this segment, pure rumors is what they are. That is what Central Grand Bahama Member of Parliament Iram Lewis told JCN yesterday when we contacted him about a story by Bahamas Press that has gone viral, suggesting that he and member for East Grand Bahama, Kwesi Thompson, were at odds with the Free National Movement leader, Michael Pintard, after not receiving a nomination for the upcoming 2026 general elections. Furthermore, Free National Movement chairman, Dr. Dwayne Sands, we gave him a call as well. He said Bahamas Press is simply a political tool for the Progressive Liberal Party. He said this and described the article as trash, and he points the finger directly at the PLP.
It is absolute rubbish. The Progressive Liberal Party finds itself on a horribly bad wicket, okay? They are the government of the cost of living crisis. They're the government of the crime crisis. They're the government of the lack of transparency crisis. They're the government of taxation at a record maximum crisis. And basically, what they're trying to do is to change the public narrative. So whatever buck-up goes, they can try to close up on the wall and hope that it sticks, hope that people will stop talking about the miserable life that they are suffering under this useless, incompetent, uncaring government.
Dr. Sands went on to say that the FNM has not yet selected or nominated any candidates for any constituency. He said the process will be done in time, but when the Free National Movement Party sees fit to do so. You're listening to JCN News. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials.